I forgot to show you what the Elliott wave count would look like on the last video I did. So this is video number 2. This is 2 of 2. The last one is 1 of 1, 1 of 2. I'll label it that way on YouTube. But I went through a whole spiel and talked about a whole bunch of stuff. And I said there's no guarantees this stays bullish. It could hold at the support, and it is possible it can fail. But if it were to recover from here, and if we were to get a big bounce from here, it's pretty common to see that run up, right? And then you get that dump, you get that ABC correction, and then you start that next leg up after kind of getting out and hitting the rest of those stop losses where people will send down the price. Those big players and manipulators will send down the price to get those lower lows before they make the next move up. So if that were to happen, if we are to get the bullish model here, let me show you exactly how that count would look. Essentially, right, we got the initial impulse, right? So there's wave 1, there's wave 2. This would be, 2. All right, now, this would be 1. That would be wave 2. We already have this ABC correction. Let me show you what that looks like. So the ABC goes like this. There we go. So there's your ABC, right? So initial wave 1, ABC correction for wave 2, anticipating a potential target for wave 3. Again, assuming that this were to play out that way. We'd probably want, yeah, we definitely would. Let's do a Fibonacci extension. I'm going to go from the bottom to the top. Drop that at the bottom of wave 2, assuming we were to stop about where we are right now, assuming we don't go too much lower. So if we were to hold around this rough level, you can anticipate approximately the 1618 extension, 50K and change, 51K, would be my target for wave 3. Several things have to happen for this to occur. For us to remain bullish, we obviously need to get no more negative news, maybe some positive news. We're going to have to see a rapid and aggressive turnaround on the 4-hour model with a rapid pump back to the high 30s, at least, if not break into 40K. So that has to happen within the next 12 to 18 hours. If that doesn't happen by tomorrow morning, it's looking pretty bearish. I kind of hoped it already would. I thought this bounce right here was going to continue up after that dip. The fact that we got below this prior bottom right here at 33.5 and kept dumping here tells me that there's still a very realistic possibility we can go and retest that bottom. I didn't think it was going to happen, but it very well can, and I never ruled it out, and you never want to rule anything out. If you go back to a few videos ago, I even said I'm still leaning bullish with this big bounce. However, we did have a rising wedge right here. We were moving sideways, getting into this orange circle where I predicted we would dump. And as we got into that part of that rising wedge, we kept moving sideways and started to eventually dump. So it played out exactly as my model anticipated it would. I just had a feeling, because I also had competing bearish and bullish models, I had a feeling that it would go the bullish route. But still, it doesn't matter. I'm probably going to enter more as soon as we bounce. I want to see some sort of demonstration of support. Once we have that bullish reversal on the 4-hour model, I'm going to enter, and then you can expect a continuation upward, but it has to be aggressive. At the very least, if I enter short term, I can make money on the initial bounce. That way I can make a small profit, worst case scenario, but we'll see how it plays out. We need to get that 4-hour model reversed, and it's going to happen on this candle or the next. There's 3 hours and 40 minutes left on this candle, so if we don't hold above 30K, we're dumping really hard, and if we do, this candle or the next candle will start that bullish reversal most likely. That's the count. That's what I'm looking for. We have a perfect correction based on this model, a perfect initial impulse, and then third motive wave beginning if we can get the reversal. And if we don't get the reversal, obviously that count's invalidated, and I'm going to come up with a more bearish model long term, because once we go below 30K, if and when we do, I'm expecting us to get down into the teens over the next 6 to 10 months. Follow up later and give you another update. All right, thanks.